Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
Propose another
Why don't
session.
you stay with Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, but Miss Caitlin has more in common with Miss Alice, and they get along so well.
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it. The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me. I'm sure that our two brains will.
Brains.
Okay, any conclusion. What are you? Are you a Willy Wonka? Wait. Are you a Willy Wonka? Well, you look like a Willy Wonka. Huh? Oh, America Pride. Tobacco. Oh, I think this is Willy Wonka. It's like Willy Wonka. Actor 2, self-affected. No, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, there's it. Self-affected. I don't know. Maybe. It's like self-affected. Actor 2. No, this is not actor 2. I think that's it. Okay. Orson Wilde, not yet 30 years of age, is a star of American theatre who comes to London to study the role of Sherlock Holmes. Is it probable that he began his study previously? He smoked the same brand of tobacco as Holmes. Orson is narcissistic and follow fashion. He admires his own reflection. The bronze pin on his breast display his American pride. Why are you trying to follow me?
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
Why my daughter is so like that? So I need to find out more. Should I? No, not here.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
I think so.
I use the same brushes for makeup.
Are you makeup? My Sherlock Holmes makeup. Oh my god.
This must be grease paint.
My Sherlock Holmes makeup.
Face powder of an excellent quality.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I am just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
it might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that!
Oh my god, why you do that to my workplace?
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Here, in a hurry, indecision.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Oh. Wear a spectacle. She is flashy. She is rich, maybe? Oh, boobs. Oh, Mary. Engagement ring? Or family heirloom? I don't know, maybe. Different boat. Didn't. This is so funny. Can you see it? Can you notice it? This is different boat. This is black and this is brown. It's like look like a brown. This look like a brown. I think this is engagement ring. Okay, maybe. Mary Sutherland is a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poor eyesight. She has failed to notice that she is wearing mismatched boots. Mary is a wealthy young lady. She is engaged to be married. Okay. Father.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against it?
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Really?
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Were you engaged?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Oh.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde, Holmes, tell her. A love letter? Aren't you dying to read it, Holmes?
Okay. Secretive character. What is this? Bad eyesight. Mary has poor eyesight, probably myopia. Myopia? I don't know.
Mr. Holmes, what do you think about the letter on the table? Do you think it might help?
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
So I cannot do this, so maybe I should. The Times. Public notice. A disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel, has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is of around 5 feet 7 inch in height, of strong build, with a sallow complexion. His is black hair with bushy side whiskers and a and a and a mustache. He is likely to be wearing tinted spectacle. On last sighting, on last sight, Mr. Angel was dresses in a black silk front coat with a black waistcoat and grey Harris tweed trouser. He is known to have been employed in an office in Leaderhall Street. If you are in possession of any information, please come forward. There will be a reward for any help given in finding this gentleman. Okay. My dear love, please don't worry your sweet head. Do you believe that I will say anything to your family, who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we? While your father was in France. Such a short time, but it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that it were possible. I love you very much, and I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travel, so we can meet again. Hosmer Angel.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
That is strange. Hopper and Son, London.
Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special.
Oh, I need to click like
We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special.
Dear Mary, I'm taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable. They won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girls and look after your mother, and you that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long. Your father.
I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice. Stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. There's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. Another letter match with the same defects. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
Conclusion. Father letter, keep at home. One typewriter. The letter has the same typewriter defect and was written by one person on a single typewriter. Different typewriter. No, there is some possible. I think this is one. Profit. The family has an interest in Mary remaining single, as they have access to her inheritance. Concern. Mary and her stepfather trusted one another. Mary was told to remain at home as her stepfather believed it will be better for her. No, there is profit for you. Strange behavior. For some reason, Hosmer Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away on business trip. Shyness. Mary's stepfather was unaware of her relationship with Hosmer Angel. Hosmer Angel was a reticent and shy man who did not want to cause trouble for Mary. That is strange behavior. Opportunity. Mary had the opportunity to socialize without her stepfather's knowledge. Liar. Mary's stepfather lied. He didn't take his business trip as he had found out that Mary was disobeying him. Mary's stepfather took his business trip, which gave Mary the opportunity to secretly meet with Hosmer Angel. I think it's liar. I think Mr. Windybank is Mr. Angel. Mr. Windybank is Mr. Angel. Mary's stepfather, Mr. Windybank, adopt a disguise and play the role of Mr. Hosmer Angel to keep his stepdaughter and her money close to home. Hide the truth. It will cause Mary a great deal of distress if she is told of the true identity of Hosmer Angel. Tell the truth. Mary Sutherland is an honest and gentle young lady who should be allowed to live her own life. She does not deserve to be deceived in such a fashion. I think this one.